It's Thursday, September 25th.
Your bank records. What did the RBC say about your bank records?
Prime Minister Mark Carney had his financial data accessed, with an RBC employee now facing charges.
I'm able to get to work faster. I'm there already, and then I can come in a better frame of mind.
City of Ottawa workers say they get their jobs done just fine from home as they question an order to bring them back to the office full-time.
The stay order only makes things stay the way they are now.
A last-minute stay from the Supreme Court saves 400 ostriches in BC from a planned cull for now.
These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter.
U.S. President Donald Trump orders an investigation into what he calls a, quote, triple sabotage at the United Nations. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Welcome to your morning, everybody. I'm Lindsey Deluce. Anne-Marie's away this week. She'll be back on Monday.
She will indeed. I'm Teddy Wilson. Happy Thursday, a.k.a. Friday Eve. Hi, Canada. You look great. I'm Teddy.
Hi, everyone. Got it all in.
Well, it's my last day here for a bit, so I thought I'd open big. Too much?
No,
Too much.
never.
Too far. Too far.
By the way,
Hi.
nice haircut.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, looks great.
You're a
Thanks
week
a lot.
late.
Am I really?
Yeah.
It's okay, though. I'm glad you
No.
noticed. Yeah.
I only noticed this week as well, and I said this. And
Lindsay noticed yesterday.
I did.
Yeah, and she talked about the haircut here, but I said, that's not a haircut. That's just... I didn't actually cut it because she pointed here. She was like, "That's haircut."
I can really tell
I'm like,
from
I
the
didn't
back.
cut that, Lindsay.
I was
Anyway.
referring to the downtown portion.
The downtown. Yeah.
I could tell that there was like limited neck hair.
Yes,
You
party
know
up
what?
front, business in the back.
You know what this is? This is a...
It's okay. It's
Who,
all
me?
good. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No, you're the one who's a week late.
What's that? Yeah.
Anyway, Teddy, nice to have you.
You're both in trouble. Nice to be here. Happy Thursday, Canada. Let's turn to the top news stories we're following for you here this morning. An RBC employee is facing charges for allegedly accessing Prime Minister Mark Carney's personal data.
This is the Prime Minister's financial information. And what I gather from this is that this is clearly information that could be potentially leveraged by what we call a threat actor.
The RCMP charged Ibrahim El Hakim with fraud over $5,000, unauthorized use of a computer, identity theft, and trafficking in identity information. They were working off a tip from Royal Bank of Canada. The RCMP says there is no threat to the Prime Minister's safety or national security. The suspect is no longer working at RBC and is due back in court next month. And Prime Minister Carney is headed to the UK later today, talking trade. Over the next 3 days, Prime Minister Carney will meet with the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and the Prime Ministers of Iceland, Australia, Spain, and Denmark. Carney is also expected to sit down with business leaders and investors as part of a push to advance trade with international partners. 400 ostriches from a British Columbia farm have been given an 11th hour stay from a planned cull.
They're safe today! They live today!
The farm's co-owner and her daughter, who have been the public face of the fight against the cull, rejoiced after learning the news. The Supreme Court of Canada granted the last-minute stay, preventing the CFIA from culling the flock as the farm appeals. The ostriches were ordered to be culled after an avian flu outbreak at the farm last year. The CFIA says it will follow the court's order while maintaining custody of the farm. Ontario Premier Doug Ford is expected to make an announcement about speed cameras today. The Ford government originally passed the law in Ontario allowing municipalities to install speed cameras back in 2020. But now the Premier says the traffic monitoring devices are nothing but a cash grab and need to go. Ford went so far as to say that mayors have told him in private that the use of speed cameras has nothing to do with road safety. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow, as well as opposition politicians and Ontario chiefs of police, have come out against the idea of getting rid of the cameras, saying the move could put pedestrians at risk. Teams are now expanding the search area for a 5-year-old Alberta boy who has been missing since Sunday.
The search for Darius is still continuing in full force, with every responding unit working together in their fullest capacity.
Roughly 100 people are now taking part in the search for Darius McDougall, who went missing near the Island Lake campground in southern Alberta. Helicopters are taking part in this search and rescue effort, and teams have now expanded their radius to 6.6 kilometers. McDougall went missing after a walk with 6 young family members over the weekend. The RCMP says it is still optimistic he will be found alive. Quebec's French language minister says a move to ban the use of gender-neutral language in all official communications is not about exclusion.
We have some people are gender fluid. They are who they are who they want to be, and this won't change.
The policy also does not allow using both masculine and feminine endings in words. The order covers all provincial ministries, municipalities, as well as education networks and the healthcare system. City of Ottawa workers are not happy about being ordered back to the office 5 days a week.
The City of Ottawa is very clear. They were very happy with the work that our members do. There was no evidence and no inkling that there was a need to switch gears.
Inside the council chamber, a motion to rescind the mandate never made it to a vote, but councillors did water down the order, allowing managers to accommodate and even maintain hybrid work arrangements where possible. According to the City of Ottawa, 93% of its workers are already in the workplace every day. The back-to-office mandate takes effect January 1st. Tropical storm Umberto has formed in the Atlantic. The storm is expected to affect the eastern U.S. within the next 5 days. It's one of 2 major storms through the Atlantic right now. Hurricane Gabrielle is racing toward the Azores. A hurricane warning is in effect in the area, which could see dangerous conditions as early as today. Well, U.S. President Donald Trump has ordered the Secret Service to investigate a halted escalator.
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle.
So this happened on Tuesday at the United Nations. President Trump was about to step on the escalator when it stopped, forcing him to walk. President Trump would go on to say it was part of a triple sabotage that also included a mic and teleprompter problems during his address to the General Assembly. The UN insists there is no plot against the U.S. president and that it was his videographer who triggered the shutoff by stepping back on the escalator after getting off of it.